All right, we are back with Elysian Road, going into our last hour here, and yeah, so you just got a job, guys, and I'm sure it's gonna go great. I'm sure there's not gonna be any problems whatsoever, and you're gonna get all of the money that you were promised. I'm sure that's how it's gonna happen.
Good idea.
Connor.
So, is there what else do people want to do?
If you want good ideas for your job, if you want your job to be a good idea, you're in the wrong business.
That's true.
So, is there anything else anyone wants to do before you head off world? Before you head out to New Kazern?
You know, I think
Yes.
Off of New Kazern. Yeah.
Dylan wants to go find the guy that made her stun baton thing and try to get him to engrave her sword.
Yeah.
Well, the stun baton.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So, I'm assuming that you would like tell her if she asked like where it was.
Right. I
yeah.
mean, I'm probably still like passed out in my room, but
it's probably got a maker's mark on it somewhere. Because if
Yeah,
nothing
that's
else,
true. That's
makers
true.
are a
I mean,
little
you could
pretentious.
just
And...
ask. I just was saying I'm probably like not.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not sure we have to play that out, right? Like it probably just happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
so
he would. Yeah, although he might go with her because he knows that this guy's.
Okay. Yeah. Dylan, is that okay?
If she lets him, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the both of you head out to go back to the place. And so yeah, the guy that I described as Antonius Ram before. He steps out of the back of his shop.
Space Antonius?
Yeah, Space Antonius. Yeah.
Did we already make that joke?
No, we didn't actually.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Spantonius.
Spantonius. Spantonius and Spellin
Wow.
and Spalfons. Spantarius.
Why?
Spurgio. Spio. All right, I'm done. So, yeah, you guys walk in, and he walks out for the back, and he says, "Oh, to what do I owe the pleasure? Did it work? Was it fine? Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, yep.
You're not taking it back, are you?
No. I don't think so.
Yeah, she just kind of steps up to him and says, do you engrave things too?
Make a luck save."
That was what I made the luck save for.
There you go.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Nice. So
I
lucky.
think what he does is he looks at you and his eyes like widen a little bit, and it's like a happy surprise widen. He's like, yes, I do. I haven't been able to do a good engraving for months now. You want me to engrave the baton? You should have asked first. I would have done it right away.
I mean, I didn't know.
Oh, this is for her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Mm.
Gotcha.
I mean, I got this. That's rifle.
Right. You're lucky that we have pretty lax gun laws here. You just carry that around.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I
Anyway.
imagine it's nice for you too, you know?
Fair. Touche.
Yeah, so she so she takes out a notebook from her pants pocket and flips it open to a certain page and holds it out to him and says, can you put this on the hilt? And then it's this string of Greek letters. Put it in chat.
Yeah, so
Nice.
he looks at it, and he can speak Greek, so he looks and he's like, And what does it say, Dylan?
I
It
think
means,
I asked you that. Like,
to kill none but to save many.
hey.
Yeah, so he looks at it, he's like, that's a pretty apt description for a stun baton shaped like a sword. So how do you want the stylistics to look like? Because I could just make like regular letters, but do you want this to look fancy? Is this cursive? Like what are we doing here?
Black script.
Mordor.
Well, she wants him to do it the way that she's drawn it. So it's a little fancier script, but not
Right.
unlegible.
Yeah, so he kind of frowns. He's like, are you sure this is the way you want to do it? I could do it better than this.
Ouch.
Wow, that was an insult to her artistic
Uh-huh.
ability. Yeah, she just says, yeah, just like that. Thank you.
Yeah, so he looks at you and you can see that he's about to like get indignant about his like artistic integrity. Do you want to make a talk roll to like just get what you want?
With charisma, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to help, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, you can roll beforehand and help. What do you say?
Oh gosh.
It's not gonna matter. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think what he does is he says, "All right, I'll make it look nice. It'll be fine. And yeah, I'll do this for you." And he like takes it, and you can see on his face, Dylan, that he's gonna embellish it. He's gonna do it his own way. You
How many
can press
letters
the
is
issue,
that?
but yeah. Do you like insist?
Anybody else hear my dad?
Probably not.
All right, yeah.
Tell him
Yeah.
I'll give him. Wait, so can I tell that he's not going to do this?
No, I don't think you can make a notice roll, I guess, but like,
Okay.
I feel like Oda is pretty oblivious to this sort of thing.
Not
Maybe
all the
notice-
time.
There you go. Yeah, so you notice. You notice the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. So can I offer him a credit per letter to make it like it was on there, like extra?
Extra. Yeah, make a trade roll.
Oh, great, awesome. So good at this.
with
What's that?
charisma.
Charisma, I assume. Oh, that's not. It didn't matter. Charisma.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't gonna be like super difficult, I don't think.
Okay.
So I think he looks at you and he says, 2 credits per letter.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, he kind of nods to himself. He's like, I can work with it, and then just like heads off to the back with it.
So that's 70 credits. Okay.
Yeah, so the engraving itself, I think was gonna be 50 credits just originally. So yeah, if Dylan or whoever's paying for this wants to take that off there.
Yeah, so she was totally planning on paying for it
Mhm.
because she has probably a lot more credits than Ode at this point. But so yeah,
I mean,
can-
I only paid for the to make him do it the way that you had it. So,
Yeah, so
the
you-
50 credits are still for the
Yep.
engraving.
So you can take 50 credits off then, Dylan. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, Old will probably pay for it if you ask him to, but
But yeah, I assume you didn't. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So
there's grenades. I've been looking for you for so long.
I
so
was gonna
he-
say, man, girl, this guy really likes you. So I'm gonna pay all that much just to get it just the way you want it.
just the way you want it. That's the way you
I-
need it. Just. the way
I
you
asked
want
this
it.
guy if he owns any or has any grenades.
So he calls from the back, like where he's working on the engraving. He's like, "Of course I have grenades.
How many grenades do you have?
How many grenades do you want?
I don't know.
I can order more."
Oh well,
Order
how
more.
many? We're leaving soon, so like, how many do you have in stock? I mean, I probably won't need all of them. I'm just curious.
He says, about 50 various varieties.
Oh, yeah, various like what? What various varieties?
Like smoke grenades, regular frag, thermal grenades, all the good
Do you
stuff.
have ones that
Flashbang.
electrocute
I
people?
thought you were gonna say regular fried good. Fried goods. And I was like, what?
So I don't. Is that a thing? Could you make a grenade that like electrifies
You
things?
make like a Tesla grenade, it'd be a terrible idea, but you could do it. I maybe. I don't know.
So basically, you just wanted to do like stun damage rather than.
Yeah, or I could just take. I mean, I assume a flashbang does the same thing, right? Like, you know,
So I actually haven't looked at the book.
I
on this.
can't
What
find
page?
fragmentation grenades. So
What page is that?
67. It's just on the weapons chart, the ranged weapons chart.
Gotcha.
I can't find anything but a normal grenade. So
Oh, I see. Yeah, we could probably just make a custom grenade, right? That like just does 2d6 non-lethal damage.
okay, sweet.
Why are you guys stocking up on non-lethal weapons?
We had this conversation and almost killed each other over it. Also, does he have a crude pistol?
Like a TLT
A flak, yeah.
2 weapon.
Yes.
Make a luck save.
Awesome.
Hey, technically, I never said that I stopped following them.
Awesome. All right.
Well, this is a different day.
Right. And
Alright,
you
he
never
doesn't
asked me
have
if I was still following them.
Yeah. So he says you're gonna want to go to an antique shop for that.
Oh, all right. Thanks.
I hear they have some flintlocks on Xanless. And he says that like in
Wow.
interrogatory fashion, but he doesn't know that Dylan's from Xanless.
Right. Yeah. I guess I just shoot you a glance like
Road trip.
Sorry. I mean, yeah.
Well,
Sure.
space trip.
Space
Yeah.
road trip. Sprode trip.
Road trip. Yeah. Yeah.
Josh just shakes his head.
Okay, so are those just 25 credits like the normal grenades are?
Yep.
Okay.
So how many are you gonna buy?
Then 4 would be 100 credits. So I'll get 8 of them.
Okay, yeah.
Oops, that was not what I meant to. All right, there.
So yeah, they're basically just stun grenades.
Okay.
So yeah, Evelyn, do you want to still be following them?
I mean, I never said that I stopped.
I yes, but you haven't said that you are, so I'm asking you now.
I just really want this to become a joke for like all time. That every single time you guys do anything, I'm just like, hey, I never stopped following you. Remember?
I see. All right, yeah. So Evelyn, Till, Dylan, Ode, any other things you want to do before?
Wait. This is grenades are a shoot roll, right? Because they're thrown.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get to add my skill to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's bizarre. All right, cool.
So, sorry. Trying to decipher a Korean tweet at the same time as I'm trying to think of what I was going to say. Till
Well, that'll be
wants
your
to go
problem.
shopping,
Okay.
since he didn't really get a chance to do that before.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
You said this world's like the next thing to tech level 5.
Yes.
So Till wants to find himself a drone that he can use so that he can stay behind on the ship and still have the ability to.
Oh right. Do you want to see if you can find
Interact.
a TL5 drone?
Ooh.
There's a couple of those. They're
That
more
would be
expensive,
fun.
but
See, that's the problem, isn't it?
yeah.
Till doesn't have all that much to spend on drones.
So technically, you do have 2,000 in a ship account that you could just take, and pay back at a later date.
how much?
Because you're the one managing the ship account, so.
Is there a vacuum salesman sort of fella who's going to sell me my space Roomba and try to sell me the higher
Right.
model?
So if you did want like a TL5 drone, the most common TL5 drone is called a PAX, and that's 10,000 credits. You can have 4 fittings on it. It has 16 armor class, 4 encumbrance, 20 hit points, which is a lot, and 100-kilometer range.
I suspect that would actually outclass half the team at the moment. And I don't have 10,000 credits, so
That's true.
what else is available? Was there?
Yeah, so Stalker is the main one. That's the basic TL4 one.
Hey, that's me.
Yeah. So Stalker's 1,000
You
credits.
don't need a drone, just use Evelyn.
Yeah, it's true.
Hmm.
Stalker's 1,000 credits. It has 3 possible fittings you can put on it. 13 armor class, 2 encumbrance, 5 hit points, and a 2-kilometer range.
That's
Um,
probably the model that Till will look for then.
Mhm. Yeah, and you can make a trade roll to like make this, cost less. But do you want to maybe try to find a just that base drone? Is that what you're just looking for right now, or like the drone with
just
the weapon fitting already?
Just the base drone. So I don't want to take half the ship's account to pay for a weapon fitting on a drone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So I don't think you have to like necessarily roll to find a drone merchant, as it were. But yeah, if you want to haggle with the guy and try to get down the price, you can do that.
Do I need to do a mental save to avoid avoid going crazy because he's working so hard to sell me the next level up?
No, I don't think so. But yeah, it's definitely wearing on you.
She's not the mall perfume sales.
Are you sure you don't want the Ghost Walker model? It has incredibly high stealth and fabricated from radar transparent materials. They have an integral sensor transparency fitting, and the sensor difficulty to spot them is much more difficult than normal stalker drone.
Yeah, but see, I need it for like hauling cargo and for general remote maintenance. I don't really need it to be able to hide. So let's just go with the stalker thing.
So you're a ship man. You don't have your own ship.
Yeah, just need a second pair of hands, that's all.
So what you're looking for is the Void Hawk. And the Void Hawk is unique and being built specifically for deep space use. Now, unlike other drones, they can operate perfectly well in space, though they only have a range to reach relatively adjacent ships or objects, but that sounds like something that would be perfect for a man of your caliber. Only 5,000 credits.
Mm-hmm. But, see,
Oh, no.
all I really need is a second pair of hands to help me carry things up the ramp. And I've got a bunch of teenagers on the ship who aren't going to help, so...
Hey, Dylan would help if you asked.
Evelyn would help if you ordered her to.
See, if you have a bunch of teenagers on the ship, then you need something a little bit more durable. May I recommend the sleeper drone? Sleeper drones are built to tarry on station for long periods, so they have a built-in station keeping fitting as an integral part of their design. And when hovering, their power use slows to a trickle. They're pretty durable. And 1 day of hovering draws only 5 minutes worth of power from its cell. It's a steal at 2,500 credits.
But yeah, you see, I plan to keep it on the ship and plugged in most of the time, so...
Oh, you're gonna ruin the battery.
Energy efficiency for long periods of unattended use isn't really what I need. I just need a second pair of hands to help me carry stuff up the ramp.
What he's trying to say is he only has 1,000 credits. Can we get this one?
Do you say that?
I just want to have
not
Caleb
there.
keep going through the catalog. I'm enjoying listening to these drone descriptions.
So
Yeah,
you have to give me a chance, all right? You give me one more chance to sell you on the drone that is perfect for you. I'm looking through the catalog right now. The PAX. You want the PAX, Mr. Aderant. The
That
PAX
sounds
drones are some of the most common pretext drones remaining in existence, as they were favored by the Mandate fleet for pacifying troublesome worlds back before the Scream. Some that lacked quantum ECM. While primitive by pretext standards, they still far excel most modern drones. Only 10,000 credits, and I know a man of your stature, a man of your regal bearing.
Platitudes roll.
Yeah, soothing platitudes. Yeah, you obviously have some cash to throw around, and like if you're going to get any drone, you want to get a good one that's going to last you a lifetime.
See,
This is lasting a lifetime.
yes. This conversation has lasted a lifetime, and while I do appreciate your eagerness to fit me with the right drone, unfortunately, I'm not as comfortable maintaining pre-tech as I perhaps ought to be, but
Understandable.
it's been a while since I went through the courses. I just want a stalker.
All right. Fine. You can get a stalker. That sounds
thinking
great
a
to me.
pile of stalkers at some point, but you got to start somewhere. I'll start with a single stalker.
Absolutely, single stalker. That sounds great. I'm sure that it will work wonderfully for you. Don't worry about a thing. So may I recommend some possible fitting options for your stalker?
Who's
we
rolling
have,
blank class abilities?
What?
you know, you said you're using it for lifting. I really recommend the heavy lift option for the fitting. The Stalker has 3 possible fitting options. Heavy lift, it's definitely one you're going to want to consider, because if you want this drone to help you out with ship loading of cargo, heavy lifting allows the drone to lift up to 20 kilos of cargo. You can also get multiple fittings. So if you want 40 kilos, you can just get 2. 60 kilos, you get all 3 fittings. 60 kilos.
So drone and all 3 fittings for 750.
I'm sorry, if you're not going to buy something, may I recommend that you leave my store, Mr. Adrian?
Ah, now we're on the
Oh
same
my
page.
goodness.
I'll just take the Stalker chassis, thank you.
Make a trade roll.
Oh my goodness. How old am I now? How old is my character?
Roll age fudge.
Oh.
Oh, gee.
Roll an age save. Yeah, so
Age save.
yeah, he says, see, the demand for stalkers is really in right now. So like the lowest I can go is 1,200 credits.
Fair enough. I can find it elsewhere. Thanks for your time.
Wait,
are
one
you
moment. I will throw in an observation suite right now for 1,100 credits in all. Now, an observation suite, it's one of the cheapest fittings you can get, but all drones are wired for basic camera and sound. This suite contains a full spectrum UV IR visual package, remote sound sensors, radiation chemical detectors. If you're worried about teenagers messing with your drone, this is the package that you want to have.
I can't
What?
breathe.
Usually the observation suite costs $250 a pop, but I'm giving it for you for a discount, and even the drone included.
Make it 1050 and we have a deal.
I think you need to learn how to negotiate from Ode. Just agree to pay double and just get it over with.
No, see, David, that's how I negotiate IRL, so I'm trying to learn in game.
Yeah. Fair.
You drive a hard bargain, Mr. Adrent, but I can do 1050 with the observation suite. Thank you very much. You now own a stalker drone.
It was settled.
Oh my.
Thank you for your time.
Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. Honestly, that was really funny.
See, you missed my tourist character,
Oh.
the tourist
Oh,
guide.
yeah.
Tour guide.
Oh my gosh. He was worse.
That was no, he was amazing. Yeah. Honestly, I think we found Evelyn's weakness. Haggling.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely her weakness. What are you talking about?
All right, there you go. You got a drone with an observation suite. All right. Anyone else have anything last minute they want to finish up?
I want to go explore the alien ruins.
You still want to do that?
I just still have a goal because I can't think of anything else, but it's fine. That's
I mean, you could head out there, like if you really wanted to.
except we have like 12 minutes. So
Yeah.
I can't do that.
You just make a luck save not to die from aliens.
That seems like a bad trade.
And if you succeed, then I'll give you a piece of alien technology.
Can I make an attack roll to survive the aliens?
No, there's not actually aliens there.
How much better? I know. Can I make a goal to leave the planet?
No.
Okay.
That would be a dumb goal.
Yeah, but
If you were going to a dangerous planet, you could say leave the planet alive.
I mean, I got chased down by a security drone here, and I almost got laughed at by people at a bar.
Almost got. You were totally laughed at.
I was
dude.
gonna say,
You were
almost got attacked.
so roasted.
I was gonna say I almost got attacked, and then I realized that was not even remotely like.
Yeah.
We just got laughed at. So. All right, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, is that it? Does everybody done the things they want to do?
I mean, I want to talk to Evelyn, but I don't have to do it on the planet. So.
Oh, I should have added another goal to drive Evelyn up a wall. Would have gotten XP for my haggling.
That was out of character though.
You're out of character.
Your face is out of character.
Exactly.
Wait.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, all right. There you go. Let's just go do goals and XP and call it a
Oh,
session
okay.
then,
Wait.
as
I
we
thought
like.
we were gonna go into space. Can I have a conversation?
Well, I
with
mean,
Evelyn?
there's nothing like you go into space, and that's what happens, right? And
Okay.
and I want Jerry to be around for the next like
Okay.
bit, so hopefully.
Then
So-
yeah. Before we leave, I'll have
Sure.
a conversation
Yep,
with
do
Evelyn.
it.
That's cool. All right. So Evelyn, where are you at the moment?
In my room.
I'm so surprised. Okay. Is Dylan in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Or was she driven away by your research of sappy romance movies?
Nah, she's done with that research now.
Okay.
She knows
She's
everything
found
she needs to know.
She went on your date and found that dating is actually a lot more boring in real life. than it could
I mean,
possibly
only because we
imagine.
didn't get attacked by bikers. Okay.
You know, yeah, that's true. But
I was fully expecting that to happen. But okay. Yeah, so I guess I booped the door. I mean, I don't just open your door. I'm
That's
not-
true. Yeah.
I mean, I,
Yeah,
don't,
someone has to
Yeah.
answer it.
oh,
Someone is at the door.
I booped the door again. Boop.
Someone is at the door.
Boop.
Someone is at the door.
Dylan looks up at Evelyn. You gonna get that?
she looks back at you, frowning. Why doesn't he just come in?
Boop.
Someone is at the door.
Oh, so good. I love that voice.
It's amazing.
I mean, she doesn't go up and get it. She's just confused as to why he doesn't open the door and wants to see what'll happen next.
I knock on the door.
Someone
What,
is at the
hello?
door.
Dylan gets up and presses the button. And goes and sits back down.
Thank you. Hi.
Someone is entering the room.
Thanks for that. Thanks.
Why did
You're
you just
welcome.
come
I mean, that's rude. Also, didn't know if you were dressed.
in dressed?
They are dressed. All right, I'm done.
Sarah looks down. Why would it matter?
Can I talk to you? I have a conversation and stuff.
Who, me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Well, of course.
Great. Okay. I guess we'll have it in the kitchen since no one's in there. So yeah, he just kind of steps out, like waiting for you to come out.
She follows.
Yeah. So he starts to talk and then realizes the door is still open, so he goes and closes the door. These doors are like thick, right? You can't hear through them.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah. It's a ship.
Okay. Yeah. So hey, Evelyn, you're still in your room. You should come out into the kitchen.
Oh, no, she follows you out to the kitchen.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but your token is still in there.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm serious, man.
You know, I gotta find out where the ship is.
I'm black levels of serious. Okay.
What?
Serious black.
Oh, here.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cool. So, yeah, he said. So he closes the door and turns around and says, "I asked to speak with you because I wanted to speak with you in private." Anyways, listen, we need to talk about what happened on what was the name of the ship that we blew up? Or
The SNS Karnak.
Karnak, yeah. I mean, I probably don't even remember the name, honestly. We need to talk about what happened on that, the medical ship.
Okay.
Great. Okay, so listen. I don't know what was going on. I mean, I do, but what would you have done if Till hadn't de-escalated that situation? If Dylan hadn't moved out of your way?
Are you asking if I would have killed the people?
I'm asking what you would have done. Not to the pirates. That was pretty clear.
Are you asking if I would have killed you?
Sure. I guess I meant more like Dylan, but I was there, so why not?
I would not have killed either of you. Unless, of course, you posed some sort of threat to me and harmed me in any way that was threatening my life. Then, of course, I would have killed you without question.
Well,
But
Dylan
you would
stood
have
in
done the same,
between.
right?
What?
But you would have done the same, right?
No, that's why my gun doesn't shoot bullets. Listen, or at least, Dylan stood in between you and them. You know, she had her hand on her sword, all that. That doesn't count as a threat to you. It doesn't count as valid excuse. I'm not saying it should. I'm asking. I'm making sure.
I would not have killed her in that specific situation, no.
Okay. And you're telling me that the only specific situation that would happen in is if she attacked you for some reason.
Yes. And not only just attacked, but it was life-threatening. She is an ally. I would give her the benefit of the doubt. Once.
That didn't seem like what was happening on the ship, but I'll take your word for it. So I just want to make sure nothing like that happens again, because honestly, I don't know whose side I was supposed to take, and I don't want to have to make that decision.
We were
Even
on the
if it-
same side, just not for that specific situation. We
Yes.
had a disagreement.
The next time we have a disagreement in a specific situation, I would like to not have to choose between my religion and, you know, whatever. I don't want to have to be in that situation again. Can you promise me that won't happen again? Assuming for whatever reason she doesn't draw her sword on you, which I don't know why she would do that.
I'm sorry, so that last part again.
Yeah, can you promise me that that won't happen again? Assuming again that she doesn't try to kill you for some reason. I don't want to have to make a choice.
Are you asking me a favor?
Sure.
If you would so, if you feel so inclinedly to ask such a thing of me, I will not, under no circumstance, threaten Dylan's life again, unless she is threatening my own.
You know, it's just okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Does that satisfy you?
Well, can I make a roll to see if you're being honest? I mean, I assume you are, but Ode doesn't necessarily know that.
I mean, obviously you can, yeah.
Okay.
Should I make a roll?
I mean,
I mean, she's being like the most clear I've ever seen her.
yeah, I just, not that she's not getting the point across, but I want to know if I realize that you're being honest or not.
Right.
I don't know, maybe that's up to Caleb what we do there.
Is Caleb still?
What's happening?
Okay.
Like specifically, what do you want to roll about? I've been listening to the conversation, but
I want to roll to see if I believe her. I don't think she's. I mean, I'm pretty sure
gotcha.
Connor's not lying, but I want to, or Evelyn's not lying, but I don't know if Ode knows
yeah,
that.
just roll notice with charisma.
Charisma or wisdom.
See,
I'd rather
this is
roll
always
charisma
the
if it helps.
yeah. This is like always the thing, right? Like I don't know. I don't know if wisdom has the same connotation in this system as it does in like D&D. And I feel like social, like picking up social cues, is more charisma than wisdom usually.
Okay. And that's fine. I'll roll with charisma.
Yeah.
I have a -1 to wisdom, so the 6. It's not great. It's not bad.
I guess it's up to you, Evelyn.
It's up to me if
Is it so? So you tell me, like out of character, is Evelyn telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think a 6 would be good enough? Like how plainly is that on your face?
I mean, she's making the same exact face she's always made.
Yeah.
So it's probably
That's
actually
kinda-
pretty difficult to know.
Right. That's kind of why.
Yeah,
was
I don't think you can tell one way or the other. Ode.
Okay. Yeah, he nods. And you asked if I was satisfied with that, right?
Oh yes.
Okay. Yeah, he just says, yeah, I don't think I could expect any more. I appreciate it. And he,
So do you think I'm telling the truth, or do you just not know?
he's not sure. And I mean, you could probably tell that, right? Like, he's reserved about something. Because, well, and I mean, just the idea of like, because she was ready to like stop you, and so technically in that specific situation, she may have like been threatening your life. He's not entirely positive how far she was willing to go either. So, in fact, I don't know. He might ask her that too. Or did I? Carly, did I ask you that, or did I ask Dylan that already?
Ask me what?
Whether or not you would have like actually fought Evelyn.
Yeah, you asked me, and I said I didn't know what I would have done.
Okay. All right. I was pretty sure I asked that, but I can't remember what the answer was. All right. Yeah. Basically, he's like that situation could have been the situation you just described as the one, like, exception, even if you were being honest. So he's still not really like feeling better, but at least he's got your word on it, which is better than what he had before. So, but yeah. So I think he just nods and he turns, and again, you can tell he's kind of like reserved about something, and he says, I appreciate it, and then he walks off. Or starts to walk off. I mean, you can stop him. But...
Yeah, I mean, she lets it go.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was my thing. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
We can end now.
Yeah, very interesting conversation then.
Yeah.
Very
Cool. Well, I think that probably brings us to a close then. The last thing we see is the Void's Grace. The robots, the cargo robots or whatever, bring the prototype in on like in a big like cargo box, put it in the cargo bay, and then I guess the Void's Grace lifts off and starts out of the atmosphere towards Vitskoi, its next destination. Let's go through goals and XP. Sound good? Evelyn Leidner, what you got?
That's you, Connor.
I know, I'm trying to pull up the picture.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, it's because I had it minimized.
Oh, yeah. It just moves around a little bit, and you're like, where'd it go?
Yep. Okay, so my goals are learn more about romance. I feel like I accomplished that.
Yep, you learn more about it. So 1 XP for that. It's not, you didn't like learn everything there is to know about romance, but that's not what the goal is, so that's good.
Try to find out more about Handler.
Yeah, I mean, you tried to, I'm not sure that try to find out more about Handler is like a good goal, to be honest, now that I'm looking at it again.
What?
It would be find out more about Handler, right? Because trying doesn't mean anything. It's actually whether or not you get it. Right?
Oh, well, yeah, but you like looked at it and said
Sorry, I didn't
fine.
realize that it said that. Because the thing is, like, you didn't find out anything more about him. So.
Right. You punk.
Yeah, so I don't think any XP there.
Jerk.
It's the way the game works.
Well, you know the way the game works is the GM, whenever he sees his PC is making a stupid goal, he tells him instead of says, "Oh, I was wondering what that was about."
Well, I mean, you tried, right? So if you'd succeeded, it wouldn't have made any difference. It was just that you didn't succeed.
Exactly, that was the problem. Yeah.
Well, I just would have done a different one because I knew I wasn't going to succeed.
Yeah, for future reference, no one can have goals. That just means I try to do this thing, and it's not actually hinging on failure
I did
because
succeed at trying to do that thing.
yeah, I succeeded on trying to do that.
Yeah.
Do or do not. There
Do
is
or-
no try.
yes, exactly. Yes.
Me.
Yeah. So I think only 1 XP for you today, Evelyn.
Sure. What about the third one?
Learn why everyone is so illogical. Did you
Oh.
learn why everyone is so illogical?
No, I forgot about that one.
Exactly.
Uh,
Yeah. So I think you just got the one.
Yeah.
But you know what that means? You level up because you only need 1 more XP.
nice.
Right.
So, let's do that real quick. Just roll 3d6 for your new hit points.
Oh, so happy about that.
Waiting for his 3. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
That's 10 more than last level. Woo.
Yep.
Wow. Jeez.
All right, there you go. And then I think you just get. I think the only other thing for you is skill points. So you just get 3 more skill points.
I mean, I'm just gonna upgrade Precog.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, and that costs 3. So you already you do that.
Yep.
So you are now at precognition 2. So you know what that means?
I did not know what that means.
You get another technique.
What does
Wait.
that mean?
I think
I
so.
thought you had to buy techniques.
Well, let me look. There was a thing that I saw that. Let's look at character creation again, or character advancement. Here we go. So, when a psychic gains a new level in a psychic skill, they can immediately pick a technique from that discipline of equal or lesser level.
Ah, fancy.
There you go. Yeah. So let's go through those, shall we? Where's psychic stuff? Here we go. So, you already have Oracle and Sense the Need, or
Mhm.
why do you have Feel the Need? It's Sense the Need. That's really weird. And then you have Oracle.
Honestly, a more accurate description of the scene than the
That
original
is-
song.
That is an accurate statement.
Apparently, when Elton John was writing that song, his drummer or guitarist, one of the two, sat down to make himself a chicken salad sandwich. And Elton started writing the song at about the same time. And Elton had finished writing the song before the other fella had finished making his chicken salad sandwich.
Wow.
And so the guy actually, from then on out, his guitarist or drummer, one of the two, always called it the chicken salad sandwich song.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
So how long does it take to make a chicken salad sandwich?
Not a long time.
I didn't think so. Did he make the chicken? Did he cook it? And
Don't think so.
He made the entire chicken salad.
yeah,
so.
he hatched the egg.
He raised a
Raised the
chicken.
Well, no, I mean, he had to put all the mix in together by himself. Then yeah, like 20.
Yeah, he actually had to
20
make
minutes.
from scratch.
Right.
Oh right, you actually make chicken salad sandwiches, Connor.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, we set a mix up, and then we just stick it on bread.
Right.
It's the easiest sandwich to make.
But not if you have to already make
Right.
you have to make the mix
Right.
first, yeah.
Is it really?
It's like 20 minutes to make.
Yeah, I could see how someone could write Can You Feel the Wolf
This
Tonight
is
in 20
so
minutes. It's pretty
Not
simple.
relevant. So not.
Yeah. Anyways. moving
Anyway, yes, so Connor, you can choose between these powers. So you have it at level 2. So you can choose Intuitive Response. As an instant action, the precog can commit effort for the scene just before they roll initiative. Their initiative score is treated as 1 better than anyone else's involved in the scene. You can get Terminal Reflection. The Psychic's Oracle power automatically triggers as an instant action moments before some unexpected danger or ambush, giving the precog a brief vision of the impending hazard. Alternate Outcome. The precog can sense impending failure and attempt to salvage the action. As an instant action, the precog can target a visible ally or their own self and commit effort for the day to allow the target to re-roll a failed hit roll, saving throw, or skill check, taking the better of the 2 rolls.
on.
And then the last one you can choose from is Destiny's Shield. The precog observes an incoming injury and tries to find an alternate future in which the attack misses. As an instant action, the precog can commit effort for the day to force an attacker to reroll a successful hit roll.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I should probably go for that one.
Destiny's Shield. I mean, you already have Ironhide.
Right, no, but that's for other people too, right?
Thanks.
I can use
Yeah, that's
that
true.
for-
Yeah, fair.
for friends. I can help the team in some way. You know what I mean?
Hmm?
I could be like, that's.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, so the rest of the description says this technique only works on attacks against the psychic's person, not against attacks aimed at a vehicle they're occupying or harm that doesn't involve an attack roll. If the rerolled attack still hits, however, the damage done is maximized.
Oh, really?
Whoa!
Jeez, that's
Whoa.
terrible.
This technique can be used only once per incoming attack. Huh, that's actually not that good.
That's
Okay.
horrible.
All right, read the other two ones again.
There were 3, but the other level 2 one, that was Destiny Shield, was one of the level 2 ones that you unlocked. You can choose like level 2 or level 1 ones right now. The other level 2 is alternate outcome. The precog can sense impending failure and attempt to salvage the action. As an instant action, the precog can target a visible ally or their own self and commit effort for the day to allow the target to reroll a failed hit roll, saving throw, or skill check, taking the better of the 2 rolls. This power disrupts the delicate lines of probability, however, and cannot be used on any given target more than once a day.
Okay. I honestly don't know.
I
And
mean,
then
what's-
the other level one's
basically
one.
to reroll anything except like like anything that you would roll or an ally would roll, they can reroll. That's pretty good.
The other ones that you could also choose from are Terminal
That
Reflection.
wouldn't count for attacks, though, would it?
No.
Our attacks, yes, not being attacked.
Yes. Yeah.
But you can help us reroll our attacks.
Okay. I mean, that's
Seems pretty good.
pretty good.
Do you
Want that
get
one?
more it's not focus, what is it called? Effort.
Yep. He has 4 maximum effort now.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Oh, and now because you're at level 2 precog, you can see up to 1 week into the future.
Oh my goodness. Now I can see if a whole dating relationship will go well.
Wow. That's really intense expectations. A whole week.
I know.
And you're either
That's what
married or
I'm saying.
broken up.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, after the first week, it's just
It's all downhill if you're not already,
I mean,
already married.
yeah, that's how all my relationships have gone. You were either married or it just lasted 1 week. So
Yeah.
So it's only it lasted 1 week. So
So yeah, what do you choose, Connor?
I've not been in a relationship before. Anyway, what? I don't know.
You can think about it.
I'll probably go with that one just for
Alternate
simplicity.
outcome. Yeah,
I think-
that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense.
Cool. And I think you don't get another focus this level, so I think that is it. And you don't get any more base attack bonus or anything. Cool. Sounds
Alright.
good. Ode anger.
Let's sign off then.
Please don't do that because that would ruin all the overlays. We're almost finished.
right. Explore the alien ruin with Dylan. That didn't happen.
Didn't happen yet.
No. Which I guess I might as well get rid of because not on that planet anymore. Make sure Evelyn understands that what happened on the ship, the medical ship, can't happen again. Which was my last conversation with her.
Yep. So 1 XP for that.
Yay. And make up for messing up Dylan's evening. That's the one I added later. I don't know if I did that or not. That's up to her. But oops.
Carl's has Ode managed to make up for ruining Dylan's evening?
I don't know. All I did was beat him in video games.
Well, and then I paid to have helped you pay for
That's
the
true.
But that
Okay,
was all
yeah.
I did, and I got pretty drunk and messed it up. So I'm not
That's
saying
true.
that was enough.
I don't know. Maybe not yet.
Okay.
Great first date, by the way.
Yep. Thanks. was not how I was expecting that to go. Not intending to get plastered.
I mean, I already established this world. At least in my head, I mean, you can make rules to like figure what the world is about, but they're like anarchists here. Like they usually don't care about any sort of strict
Yeah, I
regulations
got
on
the
anything.
impression they
So.
weren't super uptight.
So that's why the girl just like, yep, beer, all right,
Super
sure. I don't care.
hardcore alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
15-year-old.
Yep. Till later.
Yep, that's me.
What are your goals, friend?
Negotiate payment for the new job.
You done did it. 1 XP.
Find out why Evelyn is interested in murderers. Didn't really follow the thread any further. That's
Yeah,
one
but that's
gonna
definitely one
stick
you
with me
can-
for a
you can
couple of
work on, yeah.
sessions. That was new, and then teach Ode to grow up.
Definitely
I
didn't do
haven't
that yet.
Yet actually, made
That's
a
your
decision
long-term
on
goal.
That's my long-term goal.
Yeah, so 1 XP. Yeah, this is pretty RP heavy. One, there wasn't a whole lot of like, just kind of like random things happening. And Dylan Calorie.
That's you, Carly.
Dylan
Sorry, what?
Calorie. That, what are your goals?
Hello, I am brother.
Stop, please.
Hi.
Seriously. So my goals were get my new sword engraved,
You did.
which I did.
You did it. So 1 XP.
This one couldn't do because we didn't have Fergus, but teach Fergus how to cook something edible.
That's a good goal to have.
And then my other one, beat Ode in an adventure game, which I did
You did.
many times.
Yep. 1 XP there. So you got 2. I think. Wait, was Carly the only one who got 2 XP?
I think so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I don't feel that anymore.
Cool. Yeah, and like there wasn't any other XP because none of you were on a job at this moment. So, but once you finish this next job, you'll get extra XP besides all your goals. So, yep. And maybe you'll get 1 million credits.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm
I'm
gonna
excited.
right after our ship explodes.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came up with the whole job and basically how everything's gonna go down the other day, and I'm pretty excited about how this is gonna go down. I got some,
You're
got some
probably
fun
pretty
ideas.
happy that everybody was okay with.
Yeah, I'm glad that you guys just didn't decide to like ditch the job because then I would have to come up with an entirely new job.
I mean, you would just slightly change it.
You're right,
I was
exactly.
gonna say you could just give a total. You could give a. You could
The
have worked
same
this in
mission,
the
just given
exact
by a
same
different
mission.
guy.
different
Yeah, there are
quest given.
so
Exactly.
many different genius inventors. They're just everywhere.
Yeah.
This guy cloned himself.
Yep.
Anyway, there you go. That is Elysian Road episode 4. Hopefully, Jared will be back with us next week. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We can find out what Fergus has been up to this entire time.
Yeah,
Probably
why he's
something
hanging
sketchy.
Yeah. Oh, and him hanging
Yeah,
out
I
on the
think
wall.
he jokingly told me that he was going to be like studying space necromancy during this time period. So
Well, of course.
we'll see if that was
Spectromancy.
actually a joke or not. Alrighty, so there you go. That's episode 4. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for watching. We are out. Bye.
Yeah.